outside of Nashville. My guest today is Nicole Minyard, founder and executive director of Poverty in the Arts, a social enterprise nonprofit that helps those impacted by homelessness create art and earn an income selling it. So before we went to the break, Nicole, we heard all about this wonderful artwork that these folks are creating. If someone wanted to see it or wanted to buy it, how do we go about doing that?
Yeah, so you can view all of our artwork for sale on our website, actually, povanashville.org. You can also read about all the artists who have created works and read about their story, and if there was an inspiration behind the piece, you can also read that as well. And we're also very fortunate to be around town in many different places. We're on the second floor gallery of the Belcourt Theater. We are in the lobby of Center 615. We're in the lobby of Village Real Estate in East Nashville, so we're really excited when their realtors come through. They can see the artwork on display. We also have artwork at the Good Cup, which is in Franklin, and recently at Our Spot, which is a place in Gallatin, Tennessee. And so we're really trying to expand from Nashville kind of into Middle Tennessee and regionally and get our artwork out there to new customers and a new audience who may be really interested in what we're doing.
So you have what you call the shared wall art program.
Yes.
Is that how local businesses or folks want to maybe have some of the art brought in? Is that what they need to go through?
Not necessarily. If you just want to display artwork in your business and have it be kind of just a temporary exhibit, you can just reach out to us, and our director of programs coordinates those exhibitions. However, if you want to purchase the artwork for your space, as well as sponsor an art piece for someone that's moving into housing for the very first time, you can become a member of our Shared Walls art program, or otherwise known as SWAP. And so with that, through a $500 sponsorship, your business or organization, or maybe it's a community group, can sponsor an art piece for you that's selected out of our artist collective. So the artist whose art piece you select will get to make money from that sale. And then we've partnered with Urban Housing Solutions to also help an individual or family that's moving into housing through their affordable housing program. Through this sponsorship, get to select a piece of art as well. And so not only being able to create art, but really expanding art ownership and understanding the value of moving into a place the first time, and maybe it doesn't get to express your style or your individuality or create that warmth, and art has the power to do that. And so through that SWAP program, you can help our artists earn income, as well as help with that art access and art ownership piece as well.
So for when they come into the program, is that their goal as well? Is that their goal, to make money and get into housing? Is that pretty much what the ultimate goal is for these artists when they come in?
I would say that's one of the primary reasons that people join, is for that, an opportunity to sell their artwork and to earn income, because income is such an important aspect when you're on the streets and you're struggling. Or even experiencing housing insecurity. Just to be able to have a way to kind of leverage your talent to earn income is so important. But I would say over and over again, when we ask our artists through interview or surveys what has been the most impactful part of the organization, over and over again they actually say community. It's feeling like they have some people who believe in them for the first time, or they've never had friends before, and now they feel like people look up to them as a leader. And so a lot of times when you're experiencing homelessness, you have a lot of relationships that are stressed, and you maybe have burnt bridges and all of those or maybe you had no support network at all, and that's how you ended up on the street. And so really being able to build those safe, trusting relationships again, we found becomes one of the most important aspects of our artists that we hear over and over again, which was really unexpected when starting it.
I'm sure, but I can only imagine how good this must make them feel. Nicole, do you see this program? It's such a great idea, and so many folks are trying to come up with solutions for homelessness. But do you see this idea expanding to other cities, other states, countries?
Yeah, so we get asked this a lot. Sometimes I'll do speaking engagements in like Jackson, Tennessee, or different things like that, and share about our mission, and people are always asking afterwards, like, how can we start this here? And a really cool thing is in 2020, we took some time to really start to hone in on what our model is, specifically the education model. How can we get artists to a graduation point to where they really know how to market themselves and create a budget and all of these different things, because they really are capable. And so as we have developed and are refining this education model, that's what we really hope to be able to kind of take to different cities. And so obviously the resources piece and the marketplace piece, but also that curriculum that really helps them get from point A to point Z. And so that is our goal. Our board definitely talks about that and thinks through what would it look like to expand to different cities. And so, you know, right now we're really focusing on Nashville and getting what we do really well, right? But that is definitely in the future for us.
Well, I hope so. So 7 years strong, and you do want to definitely make sure that you get the program exactly perfect before you try to take it somewhere else, which I think is a smart idea. Well, we want to talk more about what exactly you've got coming up. I know you got some things coming up. Holidays are coming up. Your artists are working on some things, and folks can be able to help in that way. But some other ways, perhaps those are watching will be able to help as well. So we got to take another break, but stay with us, and we'll be right back.